If they laugh,
I'm losing my mind.
they lose.
What the heck? Gotta drop it like flies.
Ghosts, apparitions, specters. The paranormal world is real and exists all around us. Now, this is no reason to be alarmed, for in fact, most ghosts are here to provide help and guidance to the living, and also look great in bootcut jeans. More often than not, a ghost has unfinished business and will happily move on to the next realm once that business is done. But since business is almost always code word for I got murdered and want some frickin' revenge, it isn't so easy. That's where mediums come in. Mediums can connect with the supernatural world from their small seance parlor in Brooklyn. This communication is the basis for what we'll be playing today, Mysterium. Yeah, nice. Like that? Whoa, is that a
is
ghost?
that a real ghost?
A robo-ghost. Ghost of the machine.
I'm a ghost. Wow.
In this cooperative deduction game, players will assume the role of paranormal investigators. It's a race against time to solve a murder. Luckily, they have a valuable witness, the victim. Unfortunately, communication through the spirit world isn't as easy as calling someone on the phone. In Mysterium, it entails transmitting complex, abstract visions to each investigator or sliding pennies up the wall, but mostly the former. The contents of these visions must guide each investigator to narrow down the suspects, the murder locations, and the weapons, but the clock is ticking. If the sun rises without a murder solved, the ghost will never be able to protect their girlfriend from their money laundering ex-coworker. So open your mind, open your heart, and let's drop a broken pane of glass directly onto that rat fucker Carl's chest. We've got clay to sculpt and Demi Moore's to bang, except we're in the body of Whoopi Goldberg. Did anyone else think that was weird when that happened in the movie? We're playing Mysterium.
Yay!
Do you like that ghost? Do you like that silly ghost?
Who wants to be Whoopi?
Are you guys excited to play Mysterium?
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
So all of my references went over your head?
I was buying something online.
I want to introduce first my guests for this episode. We have, as the paranormal investigators, John Smith.
Hello.
Elise Willems.
No ghost is getting by me. Oh wait, no, that's not the point of the game. We're supposed to help the ghost. Oh my
Yeah, you're helping the
god.
ghost. Adam Kovic.
My shirt size is the only thing that's not medium.
I will also be joining this team of misfit investigators to make sure they know what the hell is going on. But last but not least, I'd like to introduce our ghost, Omar.
It's me, the one who was murdered.
He is a ghost.
Sounds like he has asthma.
Let's address the ghost elephant in the room. First of all, obviously, thank you for coming and watching Bored as Hell, and I understand there is no board, but that's okay, because there's also never been a hell. We're playing the Steam version of Mysterium today, just for convenience sake, but take solace in knowing that we are testing out Tabletop Simulator for a lot of stuff, and so you will be seeing Tabletop Simulator games in the future. Do not worry about it. Just for this episode, we want to play this one because it's a pretty cool adaptation of a pretty cool board game. John is flirting with people in the
No, I'm not.
global
I'm
chat.
just telling people about my history.
So Omar will be playing as the ghost, which is a mostly non-verbal role, but that's okay. He'll be entertaining us with fun sound effects and wacky voice changers and all kinds of stuff like that for the purposes of this game, because otherwise one person just has to sit silently, and that's no fun. I hope you guys have all been blocked in this chat. So you guys can all see in front of you that there's a number of suspects here. Omar is going to sift through the visions that he has of the ghost is going to sift through the visions that he has and then provide them to us so that way we can guess who the murder suspect assigned to us is. Each one of us has a different murder suspect. So I want us all to hold hands. Everyone reach and hold hands.
Got it.
Got it. And close your eyes. Bird.
I just want to point out that today I am playing as Ardashir. Adam is Alma. John is Alphonse. And James, you are Conrad.
I definitely feel like an Alphonse today.
I wonder, there should be a world where we just go, no, Elise, we're not trying to kill the ghost.
I feel like the guy that's currently on screen with the mustache, he talks like, I say, old boy, old chap.
I declare, my two-torn... Wait, what are those called?
What?
Like
His
two or
two-horn
bagpipes?
Bagpipes.
My whistle pouch.
Whistle pouch.
This is gonna be so hard. Oh shit.
Has anyone had a vision yet?
No, not yet.
How's it
No.
going, Ghost?
Yeah, you doing all right, Ghost? Did you disconnect from the game?
This shit is hard.
It is hard. And also, I want to point out that we have clairvoyant tokens. So once other people get their visions, you can look at what they've got and what they think is right, and then you can bet on whether they're right or wrong. Oh,
Vision.
he's got a vision. There's the
Thank you,
vision.
Ghost. We gathered that.
What vision do you see?
You've got your vision, but if you click on Elise, you can see what she got.
So I see it looks like some kind of cello or string instrument that's balanced on a ball that has a bed balanced on the instrument. And then it's in like what looks like kind of a circus ring, but then there are pillows or something white and fluffy in the stands. And there are these little like platforms that are red with yellow stars, and there's maybe a crown in the background. My first inclination is, the instrument and then the bagpipes, like instrument to instrument. I don't know that there are any other cards, like characters that have instruments.
My turn for vision time.
Another vision.
Oh, Adam got a vision. Whoa. All right, so I recognize this from Mary Poppins.
Oh, there are what appears to be two painters atop a building, but erasing the world itself.
Shocking. Oh, wait, they appear to be erasing the night. Because if you look,
Yeah.
one of their head cuts through, and they have the sun on them.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, if you look inside their buckets, there's daylight inside of it.
Oh, I got a vision!
Oh, you got two visions.
Oh,
Two visions, okay.
old.
What do you see?
So it's a yellow mushroom world, kind of like the end of Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And there's a mask. Oh, well, now we all have our visions. We only have a certain amount of time.
Oh,
Okay.
I
don't know.
see an
Old
underwater
lady.
man and Anubis. This tells me nothing. Oh, wait.
Well, the wheel is
Wheels
sort of
and
like the
gears.
clock. The woman that
Yes.
has the clock. I mean, the only one that seemed to have like a direct correlation to me was the bagpipe player, and then my card had the
Yeah.
musical instrument on it. But
I'm choosing.
oh,
Okay. Oh boy.
I chose.
I'm gonna do clairvoyance.
Yeah, what is this clairvoyance?
You can
we're betting on?
pick using the green one whether or not you think people are right or wrong with their choices.
Did you go with the hunter because the colors correspond?
Yeah, and it looked like it had animals on it that he would shoot. Oh, we were both right. Wait,
We were all right, except for Adam.
Oh.
except for Adam. So now for the rest of us, Adam is still on the first level, and the rest of us are now. So the cards we get now pertain to rooms, but for Adam, it still pertains to suspects. No, Adam, don't say ASL. Come on.
What? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was all chat. Sorry.
Oh, a vision.
I got a vision.
Well, Adam, yours has a mop on it, and then a sailboat and a bottle.
There's a message in a bottle. Yes.
Maybe it's the barber because the barber has a brush on his.
I don't know. I mean, there were men metaphorically painting the night away, and now there's a boat lost in a tempest as a broom tries to fly a kite.
Well, but you can see the commonalities are brushes, brushes. So I would
Yeah.
say the only thing that has brushes is the demon barber or whatever.
yeah, but I have to click on.
Oh,
Ghost, are you okay?
did everyone else hear?
Did you hurt yourself?
Does that mean no? Is the ghost trying to tell us?
I don't know. I go, Adam, see? Adam, brushes. See?
I chose Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, I'm just showing you.
Okay.
Does the breaking glass mean no? Maybe it's the cop. Because the
'Cause
chimney
of-
sweep reminds you of Mary Poppins, which is in London.
Ghost, if Adam is wrong, have sex with his body to send us a sign.
Climb into Whoopi.
I love Demi Moore, but I'm not willing to be Whoopi Goldberg for a day just to hook up with my
No.
short-haired wife.
I got a
once again.
vision. Oh, this is easy. Nailed it, Ghost.
Is this like code names though, where you go, "Fuck, I didn't see that"?
Yes, a lot of times it is. And the worst thing about it is when you're the ghost, you hear everyone doing the discussion, and they're like, suit of armor, and you didn't even see the suit of armor when you were picking it. And you're like, fucking shit.
Look at that. You see it, James?
Adam, of course. my third eye is open.
I too have a vision. It's a boy standing on a fountain, but is he the fountain? Perhaps. Little soccer nets surround him.
Outdoor garden. Maybe it's that scene with the rocking chair because they're both outdoors.
It's the same color palette, but then there's also everyone's got visions.
I have a vision of a saw and a sickle and a whip, as well as a pink bubblegum river.
My first instinct was to go to the one with the rocking chair outside. But now I'm trying to see if there's fishing in any of these.
What do you guys think about mine? Because I'm stumped.
You're not a ghost,
That looks
John.
like cooking equipment.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Someone is trying to steal my shtick.
What is it even? Oh, I guess there are things hanging.
Yeah.
Like the
like
pots are
and
hanging.
pans.
All right. I know what I'm doing. I've chosen. Oh.
Like pots and pans. See? Do you see I picked them?
I chose, but I don't feel confident in this one.
The trick to being a good psychic, Elise, is always be confident.
Oh, Adam's wrong.
Oh.
What?
I'm so sorry, Adam.
Man.
The rest of, we found the fake psychic, guys. We found the photo.
No. I'm just
Come on,
reading
ghost.
through the answers. Are you fucking kidding me? I
All right,
guess
well, you narrowed it down.
it's got to be the cop with the mustache because of the brush.
Ah, brush stash.
I think I may be onto something with the chimney sweep looking dudes.
Yeah, he
Being
was
from
the-
London, Mary Poppins. Constable!
I'm just going to be really embarrassed that this year's Psychic Con. Does anyone know when that is?
It got delayed because of Corona.
I did not see that coming.
What happens after this? There's like, once we reach the end.
All of us need to get through the 3 suspects. Oh, is that a vision, Elise? Oh, Ghost used the crow.
I had to mulligan.
The crow means
What?
the ghost discarded all the cards that they have to get new
Oh my-
cards, so that, or as many of the cards as they wanted to get new cards because the visions didn't work enough. Not enough Mary Poppins related imagery, I suppose. We all need to get to the end, and then then depending on how well we did, we'll get a certain number of cards played for us that will allow us to try and guess the final one. So we'd have to pick from the final 4 of everyone's fully compiled visions.
I ha-
For the love of God, Adam.
I mean,
Oh, I
this-
see. Now it's the nun. Adam, did you notice this? Did you notice that that's a hat?
Oh.
And that's a hat.
Wow.
Oh, I'm having a vision.
Why does it sound like you're coming?
It's a woman on a bridge.
Well, that's got to
I
be the
think it
statue of
was
the woman, right?
The lady statue.
Oh yeah, woman.
Or there's an arc in the clock.
Or there's the typewriter because all women think that they're writers like Jane fucking Austen.
Can you see the swirly boobs I made for her?
I think you go fork because she never stops eating like the pig she is.
Yeah, look at her. She's probably on her way to a restaurant.
Could you imagine being killed by a fork? That would take so long.
This episode of Bored as Hell is brought to you by DoorDash. It's 2020. Delivery means more than just pizza. Think of any of your favorite flavors from around the globe, and you can order and eat it from the comfort of your own living room, courtesy of DoorDash. Sometimes you want to eat out while staying in. I'm not here to judge. I feel the same way. Luckily, ordering is easy. Pop open the DoorDash app, pick your favorite foods from your favorite place, and have it dashed to wherever you are. If you're planning a game night and know that stopping down in the middle of an intense Gloomhaven session to go out to eat will ruin the momentum, DoorDash is the perfect solution. Plus, with over 310,000 restaurant partners in 4,000 cities, your gaming group might even find a new favorite too. Whether it's a local go-to or a national restaurant like Chipotle, Wendy's, or the Cheesecake Factory, with DoorDash, you'll never have to worry about your next meal. Right now, fans of Bored as Hell can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code BORED. That's $5 off your first order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code BOARD. Don't forget, that's code BORED for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Let's get back to the game.
Oh, a vision.
What do you
Two
see,
cards.
James?
All right, it's a boat with a in the water, and then there's a bathtub with a boat in the water. Are you kidding me? And then there's the gold from the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin.
Is that a paper boat like the one Georgie had, but for some reason it has spum on it?
Yep, that's it.
What are you thinking,
Weird.
James?
What could it be?
Do we think it's a treasure box?
That was my first inclination, yes.
Because the boat, the tub is the exact same kind of dimensions as the treasure box.
And, you know, theoretically that chest could have treasure in it.
Are we talking about the woman again?
Yes.
Well, there's also the old school injection of cocaine kit,
Yep.
which is its own treasure when used, directly into the penile. I choose the cop.
He's telling me treasure box. Apu. It was the monkey did it. Like Edgar Allan Poe said, it was the monkey did it.
Spooky.
I know, it is real spooky.
Did anyone else have one of those keyboards growing up that had the spaceship noises?
I had Mario teaches typing.
You're such a 2000s kid, John.
I was more of a Mavis Beacon type.
I think Adam is wrong.
You think I'm wrong? Fuck you. I'm a good
You
psychic.
better not be wrong.
I just like that all us psychics came together and said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the barber. Ooh, bad move, Adam.
Did you see the brushes? I pointed them out for you.
A vision!
All right, a
vision for me.
Elise.
Oh,
Here we are.
TikTok.
All right, let's see. The snake charmer. With the
If you'll
little
notice
bird.
this, look, behold, this
An
and
armchair
this
on a
looks like a
tightrope.
fork.
Yeah, I think I see that. Yeah, it looks like a fork.
Well, what about this? This whole card someone might write about. There. There are those elements too.
Perhaps the snake charmer is on opium.
Maybe yes. Maybe he's got somewhere he needs to be and a clock to do it.
Oh yeah, a snake makes poison. Snaky poison.
I guess a prominent color in the card is red because the red chair and the fork card is red, and then
Yep.
as you pointed out, there's that candle stand that looks a little bit like a fork. I guess that makes sense.
I think we nailed it, guys. I think we really nailed this one. And then the rest of the game will just be helping Adam, which is perfect. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh, I don't like that foreboding ghost.
Come on, ghost.
Who said I was fucking wrong here? Who did that?
You should know,
Yellow.
psychic.
Oh, there we go.
Yippee!
I'm
Adam
all
moved
alone.
on. So John and I have elevated to next psychic level, so we can still do the clairvoyance thing and we can help you guys.
Ghost, please give me
Okay.
visions, since I only have 4 choices.
I'm telling you, a snake is poisonous just like that vial.
I guess Omar's gonna give me another card, right? I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
shouldn't even have just guessed
You got
that.
plenty of rounds. You got plenty of time. It's Adam who we should be worried about.
How dare you? We were in this together.
At least a typewriter. This is exactly the story of Life of Pi, which is a book. John, did you went 3 for 3, huh?
Yep.
Pretty good psychic.
Pretty good ghost clues.
Good ghost.
My favorite part was when the ghost gave me the image of the knight because night.
I have received 2 visions, 2 cards. Okay, I got a green. This is going down the rabbit hole. Literally, that's what it is. Pretty on the nose. There's no artistic representation there.
But what
And
does it
then-
mean?
And this one is red chair. This just has to be like. Okay, well, shit. They all have chairs in them except for
Well,
one.
but hold on. What does the chair represent? Sitting. The doll.
Okay, so
I mean, the Alice is a little child. Maybe the room with the
Okay.
doll.
Well, I would say that perhaps even the windows in that image resemble the window, or not the window, but the painting.
they all have paintings. They all have windows. They all have chairs.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
Man.
Although, in terms of chairs, I feel
the
that
red
the
chair.
chair in the
Yeah.
vision is most similar to the one in the room with the deer.
But if you zoom in on the books beneath the deer, you can see that there's a couple volumes of Naruto. So what do you think that
And then the deer hunting rabbits.
That's kind of what I was thinking. But there's also elephants, which have nothing to do with rabbits. Oh, God. Okay.
The rabbits are what's being hunted because Omar in life was a vegetarian, and
True.
cared for all animals.
Ironically, he was killed by a cow he was trying to save. Fine. All right. I'm going to choose the hunting one.
Pick the cow.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh.
I guess.
Bugs and antlers.
Oh, there's red twine,
Yeah,
red
Yeah.
velvet.
Like a
I think it's
giant
the-
roach or something. You would poison the roach.
He's just looking at the red.
I choose red.
At least let me offer a pitch here. Someone, theoretically, could write a story.
You've made this joke three times now.
Oh, I think Adam's wrong.
Fuck you.
You know what? I think Adam's right. And I think I'm
Thank
right
you.
too.
I think Elise is right.
I think we're both right.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, Adam's right.
Oh.
Elise was wrong.
Damn it. So help me God if it's the typewriter.
3 hours left, guys.
What could it be? Is it the typewriter?
But how? Where could that correlation be coming from?
Maybe the plates look like the face of the clock?
Yeah, I thought about that.
But then going back to the first image, how does that correlate?
Oh, I can't vote that Adam is going to be wrong yet.
He hasn't picked yet.
I've been given no visions, asshole.
You know what they say? A bad psychic blames their bad psychic predictions on their visions.
I sell weed. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this.
All right, if we're all psychics, then who's going to win?
It's cooperative.
I think it's going to be John.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Omar.
Just remember, if we don't solve this, then Omar's murder will go unsolved. He will be forced into purgatory where other ghosts will have sex with his butt, and he can't do anything about it.
Time. It looks like the Grim Reaper.
Oh, that looks like poison to me.
That's the Grim Reaper taking his pet snake for
That
a walk.
looks like poison. Oh yeah, the snake is on a leash.
He's like, let's go, boys. Like, you know, I don't need this, right?
Colors match, black and red, for sure.
Yeah, all right. I choose the poison. Even also, we assume it's poison. It could be an antidote.
It's interesting how abstract anyone gets with it, because I saw the Grim Reaper and I immediately thought, oh, that's to represent time.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought like Father Time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, vision for me, vision for me.
I just like imagining John and I as psychics sitting up from our books or whatever we're doing. We're like making pancakes in the kitchen. The spooky kitchen from earlier.
You guys are talking about getting a timeshare. Are you kidding me?
I have a vision.
Multivision.
All right, Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow.
All right, Elise, I got it. This is exactly the kind of thing that R.L. Stine would write a book about.
Oh yeah, Scarecrow Stalks at Midnight. I read it. But then which book does the slingshot represent?
Catcher in the Rye.
I don't know what any of these
Yeah.
cards are supposed to represent along the way. I'm sorry, Omar, but they are whack.
The ghost doesn't know what to do.
Don't blame the ghost. You're not allowed to blame the
I
ghost.
originally wanted to kill the ghost, so
Yeah, the ghost is already dead. We determine.
You're the killer, Elise?
Oh, maybe because the slingshot fires and then it comes back the similar way when you type on a typewriter.
I'm just gonna choose the knife. I can't choose the typewriter on principle.
Hey, you got it.
All right.
So everyone made it. Great job.
Was it that you would use a knife to cut the rope or something? Is that the idea?
All right.
I don't
Now
think the ghost
there's a
even
timer for this. Omar has to pick 3 cards. I'll get to see all 3. I think John will get to see all 3. Adam will only get to see 2, and Elise will only get to see 1.
And we have to choose who the real suspect
Yes,
is.
out of the four full options.
Oh,
and
wow.
the cards he picks, the 3 cards he picks are going to be like, they don't necessarily have to represent one and then the other and the other. He can pick like a general motif for the whole thing, or like double down really hard on one card
I've
or
played this
one
game
location.
a bunch of times in real life.
When you say play it in real life, do you mean you yourself go to spooky houses and try and solve murders with visions?
I almost bought this when it was only released in Poland, and I would have had to import it for like $50 more. Next question.
Elise, we're not going against the ghost, please. Oh, okay.
I
I had a vision.
Elise, do you want to talk through your process first, since you have 1 card?
I have, it looks like a hill, some type of hill that looks like the shape of a wolf or bear or
Okay,
something, and
got
then it's
it.
surrounded by...
Bear
Pine trees
Mountain,
and
we
stuff.
call it in the
Pine
psychic
trees and
community. Yeah.
By the way, computers telling us you cannot chat with the other players when selecting the culprit.
All right, well, I'm going to choose mine then, I guess. I have made my choice.
All right, Adam, what cards do you have?
I have Bear Mountain, as we all know, and then I have an organ surrounded by the smoke of change. Oh wait, those are not bugs. They are 2, maybe 3 people upon a rowboat I think I have my choice.
John already picked.
That I did. And I
Oh.
didn't discuss it with anyone. Did you guys hear that ghost?
So the third card, there was Bear Mountain, Oregon in the clouds, and the last one was mossy rocks in a forest with wolves in the background and a tiny sword in the bottom,
foreground.
in the foreground.
Oh,
Okay, so we've seen who everyone's picked. Oh,
What?
Oh yeah.
oh, we were
What?
all wrong.
Yep. Once
No,
you said
ghost!
the tiny sword, I was like, it's the blade, and then the organ is the
Oh, the
bagpipes.
blade.
I was thinking
thinking
hunter.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many of them had hunting references.
Well, you see what it says there, guys? Case closed.
Sorry,
yeah, we
ghost.
did it.
So what? Maybe a ghost is gonna get fucked in the butt for all eternity. That's not our
Sorry.
problem because we all got paid.
Yep. On to the next
That we
case.
What's eternity to me?
So Omar, you can talk. You can talk now. For this final one, is that what you were thinking? Was bagpipes for Oregon?
So I had bagpipes for Oregon, and then the tiny knife for the knife, or the tiny sword and the knife. But then
Yeah.
it wasn't until after that I figured, oh, the hunter is there, and there's a bear and a coyote or
Yeah.
whatever.
I didn't think about anything else. I just went animals, hunter.
Yeah, but the problem is there's a hunter and then there's a location that's a hunting location, which is what confused me. But I guess the bear could have also represented the one outdoor location as well.
Yeah, the green one was supposed to cover the outdoors and the tiny knife.
Oh, tiny knife.
Hmm.
And then the bear one, I was running out of time, so I just threw that one in there.
I really liked this.
You know, in about 6 to 8 months,
Yeah.
we should play it in person.
And also for the record, Omar and I had been planning to do this in the studio where he was going to be controlling everything with lights and then feeding us cards through like a screen, which would have been cool. But there's other games. There's other games like this. Obscurio is one where it's basically the same game trying to solve using abstract visions, except one person that you're playing with is there to deceive.
If you guys want to play again, I bought the expansion pack, so.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We know this is a little unconventional board as hell, but we hope you had a good time. We're going to be bringing back the board as soon as possible. We're going to be playing some stuff in Tabletop Simulator and also looking for other things like this on Steam that scratch that board game itch. It's a great game to try out. While a lot of people say they like to see games on this show and then try it with their friends. So hopefully these will be games that you still can try with your friends, given the situation. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time on Board as Hell.
Bye.
Bye, Ghost.